Imagine, if you will, a vast expanse of untamed wilderness. The air is crisp, filled with the scent of pine and damp earth. In the distance, a lone bird calls out, its voice echoing through the stillness. This is where our story begins, in the quiet moments before the dawn of a nation. The building of America was not a thunderous event, but rather a gentle unfolding, like the slow opening of a flower in the morning sun. It began with small settlements, dotting the coastline like seeds cast upon fertile soil. These early colonists faced a world both beautiful and unforgiving, where survival itself was an act of quiet heroism. Imagine the rhythmic thud of an axe against wood, the soft rustle of corn stalks in a freshly planted field. Tired immigrants from distant lands brought with them unique traditions and perspectives, each contributing a new note to the growing harmony. Some squares are brightly colored, others more subdued, but all are essential to the whole. In workshops and laboratories, on farms, and in factories, Americans sought new ways to overcome obstacles and improve their lives. These moments of invention were rarely accompanied by fanfare, but rather by the quiet satisfaction of a problem solved. This quilt, stitched together over generations, became the tapestry of American identity. Even those brought against them, enslaved and oppressed, left an indelible mark through their resilience and cultural contribution. These were the subtle sounds of a nation taking root, each small action contributing to a greater whole. Their whispered hopes and dreams carried on the wind, reminding us of the continuous nature of this grand experiment called America. It is a story not of sudden leaps, but of small steps taken day after day, year after year. The rise of America, like the growth of a mighty oak from a tiny acorn, is a story of patience, resilience, and the inexorable march of time. Each generation building upon the foundations laid by those who came before, reaching ever higher towards the promise of a more perfect union. Let the gentle waves of history wash over you, soothing your mind and preparing for peaceful slumber. Good night and sleep well, knowing that you too are part of this ongoing tale, adding your own quiet verse to the epic poem of America. And if you've found comfort in these quiet reflections, we warmly encourage you to subscribe to our channel. Join us on future journeys through the soft landscapes of the past, where we'll continue to explore the subtle threads that weave together the tapestry of human experience. Picture a group of weary travelers, their clothes worn and faces etched with determination. The bird's call is joined by the distant hum of a bustling town. The scent of pine mingles with the aroma of freshly baked bread. This is the America that grew from those first tentative steps on a new shore, a land forever in process of becoming, guided by the dreams and determination of its people. Internal strife and conflict cast long shadows over the nation's path. Yet even in these moments, there were those who worked tirelessly for reconciliation and justice. Their efforts, often unseen and unheralded, helped to steer the country back towards its ideals. The concept of democracy, once a faint whisper, began to take shape in town meetings and colonial assemblies. Or a farmer studying the soil and sky, devising new methods to coax life from them. These were the unsung heroes of progress, their contributions rippling out in ways they could scarcely imagine. It was not a loud revolution, but a quiet evolution of thought, nurtured in the hearts and minds of those who dared to dream free. It is a testament to the power of human spirit and the strength found in community. As we ponder this journey, we might ask ourselves, what quiet contributions are we making to the ongoing story of our nation? They step onto unfamiliar shores, carrying with them not just their meager possessions, but dreams as vast as the new world before them. The sound of their footsteps on the sandy beach is almost imperceptible, yet it marks the first notes in a symphony that will play out over centuries. Harsh winters tested their resolve, while unfamiliar diseases crept silently through their ranks. But, in the face of adversity, they persevered. Simple tools were fashioned from whatever materials were there. Knowledge was shared in hushed tones around flickering fires, each generation building on the wisdom of those who came before. It was a slow accumulation of skills and understanding, like water gradually carving its path through stone. They learned to adapt, to bend like reeds in the wind rather than break. As these newcomers set about the task of building homes and communities, they did so with a patience born of necessity. The challenges they faced were numerous, yet met with a quiet resilience. Consider the ingenuity required to thrive in this new land. As settlements grew and expanded, so too did the idea of what this new world could become. The story of America's rise is not complete without acknowledging the diverse threads woven into its fabric. Imagine a patchwork quilt, each square representing a different group, a different story. As the nation grew, so did its capacity for innovation. Picture a lone figure hunched over a workbench, tinkering with gears and wires by the soft glow of a candle. The journey was not without its darker chapter. As we reflect on this quiet rise of a nation, we are invited to consider the long arc of history. The America we know today is the result of countless small acts of courage, kindness, and perseverance. In the stillness of night, when the busy world falls silent, we can almost hear the echoes of those who came before. As our journey through this tranquil tale comes to a close, we are left with a sense of wonder at the quiet majesty of history. We invite you to carry this contemplative spirit with you as you drift towards. As you close your eyes, imagine once more that vast wilderness where our story began. Bye. Now, see you transformed by centuries of quiet. May your own dreams be as vast and full of possibility as the nation whose story we may share.